Hi guys, this is Mike from the last Corvette. Today's a decent day here in Metro Detroit. It's actually, I think, almost 40 degrees. So decided to finish up the passenger side project there and move on to the driver's side. So one thing I did finalize is I'm not going to touch, or I'm not going to paint the calipers, the rears or the fronts, until spring comes. I want it to be at least mid 50s, 60s before I touch them. That way I don't waste the product, and I don't waste my time repainting them and it's going to be a big mess. So moving on, I'm going to show you guys. So the passenger side wheel is back on. Outer tie rod link is replaced. Inner wheel liner is in. Everything is fixed. Headlight lens is replaced. I still need to find me a new inner bezel, but I can't really buy it. You know, I'm going to have to eventually find a good deal, better deal than what I currently see. I'm going to buy another used headlight with a complete inner bezel so it doesn't have this imperfection in here. And I already got another lens, just the right passenger side lens, on the way. I'm going to keep it for that day when I do find that bezel. I'm going to take everything apart and redo it just for my own good. But the good thing is the passenger side, everything is mounted, completely screwed in. All the gaps are done, as you can see here. The camera wiring harness is completed. It comes up from the rear bumper, splits into under the fender here, where you can't see it. And then you got your ground going right here. So pretty simple. I might have to touch it up some. Like I said, I just got 2 quick zip ties on here. Like I said, I already moved on to the driver's side, which here's the new outer tie rod link already in place. I'm going to show you the old ones, and I'm going to show you the AC Delco part number. And then, as you can see, the hole where I removed the fog light, and I thought it was going to be the easiest swap in, swap out, except that's another thing. You live and you learn. I'm going to show you guys what I missed when I bought this used item on eBay. Even though the clear lens was clear and it had no water intrusion, but I missed 2 things, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So that's that. Let me show you guys what kind of tie rod links I actually had on this Corvette. These are 120% original, and they're not bad. So, you know, there's no real play or clunk. But I mean, the dust caps and outer on these outer tie rods they're done. So it was just a matter of time. Here's the part number. The same AC Delco part number covers the driver's side and passenger side. There's just one. When I do the rears, I'm going to show you guys the rear part number because they are different. Fronts are different from the rear. So everything that I buy for this vehicle, I try to get, you know, GM product, AC Delco, from the dealer, my local dealer. That's actually one of the greatest websites you can go to. And I'm somewhat lucky. I live in Metro Detroit, and this dealership is only about 10 minutes away from me, actually from work. You can. I'm actually going to put a link in the description, and they have the best prices. I mean, even eBay, Amazon, or whatever, even if you go to a dealer. My buddy, one of my best friends, works for a dealership, and he can't even get the same prices these guys can. So unbelievable. If you have a GM product, anything, go. Like I said, I'm gonna link. I'm gonna put a link below, because I don't want to, you know, it's a big dealership, so I don't want to bring their name up. I'd rather just put the link in, you know, because it's not sponsored, and you know, I don't want to get in trouble. But here's the front camera there. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the driver's side. Like I said, we're going to remove the headlight. Here's the missing fog light. So let me show you guys, and these are the rear links. Let me go show you guys what I mean about this fog light. So I bought this fog light because I'm going to show you the one that I removed out of the vehicle to the trash. So the one that I removed, at one point, first it got gouges and had water intrusion, as you can see, clear spots. And this is all from the inside. So I tried to wet sand it. So, you know, probably the fog light bulb had a leak, or somewhere had a leak, got some water in it at one point. So the way they mount, it's really easy actually. All you got is three screws, and you need a 6mm socket, and they just basically are mounted to your bumper, to your inner structure of your basically core support. And then on top, this is what I missed. So you see this? You see this? So if you put them side, like do a side view, I had to cut off. There are two little, we'll call them locators. They stick out, two little nipples. And on the fog light that I bought from eBay, they were missing. It looked like somebody, well, actually to me, it looks like the headlight or the Corvette that it came off wasn't an accident where the bumper got smashed and somehow the fog light survived, but those plastic pins got ripped off. Or maybe it was a retrofit, I don't know. So what I had to do is I actually had to take some sight cutters, remove my two locators, and they're currently being glued on to the replacement because without it, it's probably going to have, it's going to sag and it's going to have a gap. So I'm going to show you what I mean, where that goes. And the next video is going to be of the front end put back together completely, and me working on the rear of the car. So here's where the fog light sits. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, that's the only mounting points. And then if you look here, 1, 2, that's where those locators are. There's pins, call pins, nipples, whatever you want to call them. That's where they go in and they kind of help keep the fog light upright. So that's really about it. So we're moving on, we're getting closer. I believe what I'm going to do is once I finish up the driver's side, the passenger side, I'm going to get this thing trailered to my buddy's dealer, get the fuel pump fixed, get the alignment done, wheels, tires balanced. I'm actually going to get some tires for the rear to match the front, and because the fronts are brand new, the rears are junk. And also going to have them do the transmission service and my emergency brake, my driver's side cable is snapped, so I'm going to order one and have them replace it. So one it's on the lift. Alrighty, guys, I will talk to you guys later. And next video, like I said, is going to be me doing the outer links on the rear and getting everything kind of prepped for the dealer. All right, talk to you later.